today I'm going to undertake a new project that's going to really help us out when we go camping. You know, as of right now, whenever we go camping, because we don't have a vehicle that we tow behind our motorhome, we always have to carry our bikes. And if you know anything about e-bikes, they can have a tendency to be kind of heavy. And so with that, having to put the bike rack on the back of the RV, then put two 60-pound bikes roughly around onto the back, and then bring them all around just to go to a campground that we may possibly use the bikes, you know, once or twice during the whole time. It's a lot of effort for very little reward. So last time we went camping, we ran into a couple who talked about, well, we don't carry our bikes all the time. Sometimes we carry scooters. And I thought about that. And I was like, well, that may be a good option. And so as a result, what we've ended up doing is purchasing two scooters that we can use whenever we don't want to carry the bikes with us. We wouldn't even have to use the bike rack. We would just carry the scooters, either fold them up and just put them inside the RV and just have them for when we needed them, if we needed them. And so today, I'm going to unbox and install one, or do the installation process for it, so that you can see what it takes to put one of these together. I've already done that with this one behind me, so I'll step out of the way so you can see it. And so that's what the finished product is going to look like. And it's going to, as you can see, it's much smaller than the standard e-bike. So I'll be able to carry those, just pick those up and put them inside the RV and just have them if we need them or not need them. And it does come with a storage pouch, and it's very nice. It's Ruello, got it off of Amazon. And so we got two of them, same, should be pretty nice. So this is the box. It's the Ruello G01S electric scooter. All right, so this is it unboxed. This is how it comes. So the handle fits on like that. And then it has two screws that has to be used to attach it. Okay, this is the contents unboxed. You know, it comes with the user manual, of course. Here's all the materials here. This is for the seat post. Here's the seat itself, nicely wrapped. And it's a storage container that you mount beneath the seat. You can actually put things in there and zip it up on both sides, and you can carry some things around with you. What I do like about how they sent this, in addition to the manual with everything that's in the package, they also send you QR codes for actual installation, for the download, of course, for the app that you need. But if you want to, and in some cases, if you didn't want to put the seat on, then you basically are done. You know, once you take it out of the box and lock the handlebars in place and charge it for the first time, you're good to go. But if you decide that you want to put the seat on, which we're going to have, then you just scan this QR code and it takes you to a video where you can step by step go along with the procedures in the book. And so between those two ways, it's relatively foolproof. Okay, well here's the finished product. All put together. It took me about maybe 15 minutes or so. It took me a lot longer on the first one because I had to go and review the video and compare it to all the steps, because one thing they didn't really do too well was in the parts, they didn't really say what part goes to what. They just had a picture of all the parts, but it didn't say like what each one was to say, okay, this is what you need to connect this to this, to this, to this. But the video took care of that problem. And just by watching the guy actually do that. So with that, I was able to go through the first steps basically as a summary. Is you have to put the handlebars up, and they lock in place with this just by folding back up, just like a standard e-bike has. And you lock that in place. Then you have to put the actual handlebar onto the stem, and then you just had these two screws here, Allen type screws, to screw in to keep the handlebars on. Then the next step is, and then the meat of the project is basically just taking care of the seat. You start off by putting the seat on, and if you can see that there's 3 screws that are actually permanently mounted, and you just have to put the nuts on, screw those on. Then you have to connect the 2 pieces that make up the actual seat post, and where you have these removable captive ones, so that you can actually take this off. You can take this top portion off, and then you can use the handlebars can come down and lock in between onto this, so that you can actually carry it. But you do have to partially take the seat off in order for you to actually be able to put the handlebar down and actually carry it and store it. But anyway, they're pretty nice scooters. They can go up to about 19 miles an hour. We'll never go that fast in them. That's about the top end speed of some of the e-bikes out there. So, but it's as you can see, it's a much smaller than the big e-bike. A lot easier, of course, a lot much lighter. I'm picking the front end up with just my pinky. I'm gonna turn this one on because I've already set this one up with my phone. I don't want that one to be trying to find a Bluetooth. But that's what it looks like. And when you have the app set up, you can change the settings to, like right now I have this one set to Eco. I don't know if you can see that. And it gives you your battery levels, tells you your miles per hour as you're going along. And you have multiple other settings that you can do with the app. It's tell it as to whether or not you want the throttle to work instantly, or if only after you've got it pushed starting. This right now, this one is set up to automatically just start going as soon as I press the throttle. This is the finished product. These are the Ruello. Hopefully I'm not murdering that pronunciation that bad. All right, fam. Today we're going to try out our scooters together for the first time. And Violet is getting all prepared. She's going to be. Show us what you got going on here. You got elbows, you got knees. What's that song? Elbows, knees.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes are going to be covered from head to toe.
But just want to be on the safe side this first time, yes. Just in case.
That's right. That's okay. I'm not hating on it. It's better be safe than sorry.
Exactly.
But the weather's nice out here. But Violet's a trooper.
Just trying to stay safe.
That's right. Just trying to stay safe.
Too old for falls.
Yeah, yep. Okay, so you can sit on it like that, right?
All right.
Next thing you do is you turn it on. Press and hold the power button.
Okay.
There you go. Let go of it. See, I got yours set for Eco. So that's the slower speed.
Okay. That's
right.
Good. All right.
Okay. And so your throttle's here.
Okay.
Brake is here.
Okay.
And your bell is there.
Bell is there. All right.
All right.
I'm a little nervous.
Give it a go.
Look, everybody. I don't know if you can tell or not, but Violet has graduated. She is now gone from the granny mode to the comfort mode. And so we're both now in the same mode, so our scooters will be going about the same speed. Yeah. But we'll stay on this one because I don't need to be on the sport mode either. So okay. So what's your take on the scooters?
I like them a lot.
Well, that's good.
Yes, I think they're gonna work for me, and I may not even have to wear all of this.
But it was good to test it out, you know.
Yes, but I still like having our helmets though.
Yeah.
Because since you didn't have yours on, and I was trying to tell you things, but you couldn't hear me, so.
Yeah.
But I do like the helmets.
And I think they'll definitely come in handy at a campground when we don't feel like carrying the big bikes.
Yes, definitely.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Success.
Yes, success.
Whether by ship or train, RV